When you feel like it's all over, it's just the beginning. Imagine a life where rejection doesn't define you, where its value isn't dependent on external validation. In a perspective where rejection isn't seen as failure but as a blessing. It might sound strange, but to understand, we must delve into the world of Stoicism and discover how this ancient philosophy can change our relationship with rejection. In the next few minutes, we'll embark on a journey where we'll uncover the wisdom of the Stoics and how to apply it in our daily lives. I invite you to keep listening and find out why rejection, far from being a curse, can actually be a blessing for you. Stay until the end and pay attention to the practical part of this video. The way we interpret rejection is crucial. If we could see the scene from above, as spectators in a play, we realize that only one person is saying no to another. But in the mind of the rejected person, it doesn't spiral into a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions. I'm not good enough, or what did I do wrong? These worries are merely our own judgments. In this light, rejection, like any other external event, is essentially neutral. It doesn't carry inherent positive or negative value, it's simply a fact. Our reaction, whether it brings pain or joy, is the result of our interpretation. Reflecting on a famous maxim, if you feel pain from something external, it's not the thing itself that troubles you, but your judgment about it, and you have the power to change that judgment. Instead of seeing rejection as a verdict on our worth, we can view it as a simple response, another perspective, or even an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. Seneca, in his letters, presents a revolutionary idea to turn every obstacle into an opportunity, an invitation to challenge our own judgments, strengthen our resilience, and find a deeper purpose in our lives. Changing our perspective on rejection may seem challenging, but with the tools offered by Stoicism, we can transform this experience into a source of strength and wisdom. In the next chapter, we'll learn exactly how to do this. Rejection, which contributed to the stories of Thomas Edison and J.K. Rowling, can sometimes feel like a wall standing in our way, a negative factor that makes acceptance increasingly difficult. But have you ever considered that beyond this wall might lie treasures waiting to be discovered? A world of opportunities, knowledge, and strength. Stoics have a unique view of the world. While many see disasters, they see training grounds. This mindset allows us to confront any adversity with composure and courage. Yes, this includes the fear of rejection. Think of it as the process of training in a gym. You subject your body to resistance, to obstacles. But with each lift, your muscles tear apart and then regenerate, becoming stronger. Similarly, rejection is seen through the lens of resilience and endurance. If you still have doubts, consider the lives of great historical figures who faced rejection. Take Thomas Edison, the inventor of the electric light bulb, for example. He said he failed over 1,000 times before creating a bulb that actually worked. Each time he encountered failure, from his ideas to his prototypes, he didn't give up. Instead, he saw it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Another inspiring story is that of J.K. Rowling, the author of the globally renowned Harry Potter series. Faced with numerous rejections from publishers who saw no potential in her manuscript, she finally found one that did. But what if Rowling had allowed these rejections to define her worth as a writer? Both stories show how rejection, far from being the end, can be the beginning of something extraordinary. Rejection can be the catalyst that leads us to success, as long as we know how to deal with it. This is where Stoic wisdom shines brightly. Instead of avoiding rejection, it urges us to examine it, to engage in dialogue with it, because within this dialogue, we find the keys to unlock lessons and grow as individuals. So the next time you encounter rejection, what would you do? Stoic tools for everyday life. What if you had a tool that allowed you to face any challenge with calmness? What if you could confront adversity head-on and say, "I hear you"? Welcome to the Stoic Toolkit for dealing with rejection. Firstly, we explore the dichotomy of control. This concept, proposed by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, suggests that we divide the world into two categories: what's within our control and what's not. Now, think about rejection. Can you control what someone feels or thinks about you? No, but you can control your reaction to that rejection. This distinction frees us from the burden of trying to manipulate the external world and empowers us to work on our internal world, on our response when we face rejection. Instead of asking why we were rejected, we should ask what we can learn from it. Let's take another step forward. Stoics practice what's called indifference. It's not about ignoring emotions or pretending they don't exist. It's about not letting them dominate us. Picture your emotions like the wind. They can blow fiercely, but you, like a sturdy tree, stand firm, allowing the wind to pass through your leaves without uprooting you. Transient emotions like pain or disappointment from rejection are akin to that wind. Acknowledge their presence, but don't let them knock you down. After experiencing rejection, self-analysis is essential. Not to blame yourself or find faults, but to understand and learn. Ask yourself about your emotions and responses. Why did you feel what you felt? Are there any underlying beliefs that could have influenced your reaction? By doing this, you open a dialogue with your inner self, identify areas for growth, and adjust your perspective. Finally, let's discuss practical exercises. I suggest 2 tasks you can start today. Firstly, try keeping a Stoic journal. Take 5 minutes each night to reflect on your day. Were there any rejections or challenges? How did you react, and what did you learn? This daily practice will help you become more aware of your emotions and behaviors, providing clarity and self-awareness. Secondly, confront rejection over the next week. Face something you fear, whether it's something small like asking for a discount in a store or something larger. The goal isn't necessarily to get approval, but to confront the fear of rejection and learn from the experience. Ultimately, rejection is just one of life's many teachers, and we can choose how to handle it using Stoic tools in our arsenal. Rejection can transform from a terrifying monster into a gentle mentor, always ready to teach and guide us towards a stronger, wiser version of ourselves. So, armed with these tools, imagine how you can tackle any challenge, from the subtlest disapproval to the deepest obstacles, not just surviving but thriving. Embracing rejection and a Stoic mindset, the universe mysteriously teaches us that rejection, often perceived as a cold, dark shadow, can be one of our greatest allies. I'll show you how. When we're rejected, our character is tested, just like a sword forged by fire and hammer to gain resistance. Instead of crumbling, our character strengthens when we face rejection and choose to learn from it rather than fall apart. Here lies the first benefit, strengthening our resilience and character. Imagine a person who grows stronger, wiser, and more prepared for future challenges with each rejection. It's like turning every stumbling block into a step towards a higher version of oneself. What if this rejection was actually a sign? Perhaps there's another path that better aligns with your goals and aspirations. Here, we move on to the second advantage. Rejection gives us the opportunity to rethink and adjust our paths. Instead of seeing it as a closed door, we can view it as a sign saying, "This isn't the place, but something better awaits you." Maybe the job you didn't get leads you to a deeper and more meaningful connection, either with another person or with yourself. Speaking of deep connections, we approach the third benefit, stimulating self-awareness and personal growth. When faced with rejection, we're forced to look in the mirror, questioning our beliefs, actions, and desires. This prompts self-analysis. Why did it hurt so much? Which part of me feels insecure? What values truly matter to me? Through these questions, we not only discover who we really are, but also how we can grow and evolve on this journey. In this brief yet profound exploration of Stoicism, we navigate the waters of ancient wisdom, illuminating how it can guide our path. Today, we understand that rejection, in addition to being painful in the moment, is a silent mentor inviting us to grow, strengthen our character, and reassess our life paths. Viewing rejection through a Stoic lens, consider this experience not as punishment, but as a hidden blessing, a gift that, when accepted with wisdom and courage, can lead you to unexpected corners of self-awareness and growth. As you continue on your personal journey, integrating Stoic principles into your daily life, remember, every challenge, every rejection, every obstacle can be fuel to ignite the flame of your evolution and self-realization. So embrace the new opportunity, the new chapter where you can be the author of your own story, guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. If you've made it this far, allow me to thank you for your time and attention to this video. Before you go, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. On the next screen, you'll find 2 videos that I know you'll enjoy. Until the next video.